Hey, what's up, everybody? Jay Hollingshead here, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker, coming to you again with one more night of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight is consecutive episode 335 of 365, so you know I'm getting excited. We got 30 more episodes before we complete our milestone, before we complete our mission, reach our goal. 30 more episodes. Thank you so much for being with me throughout this entire year. So today is Saturday, day number 7. We are talking about pillar number 7. Pillar number 7 is always positive and negative self-talk. So without any further delay, let me hit my roll call. We got my people tuning in from Palm Forge Academy, my PFA people. Dino Tabaldo, what's up, man? I appreciate you tuning in all the way from New York. We got Lisa Hollingshead, my wife, tuning in. Jaleesa Hollingshead, my baby girl, tuning in all the way from Oklahoma. Joe Thompson, I appreciate you tuning in as well. We got my family in Memphis, my brother AJ, my aunt Gina, man, my daughter Bree hitting me up from Arkansas. Everybody's in the house. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're watching this on repeat, thank you. I truly appreciate you for being with me, not just tonight, but all throughout the year. Like I said, we got 30 more episodes to go, and then we are going to go into something new. Trust me, I got something you'll love. But until then, right now we're talking about our pillar number 7, which is positive and negative self-talk. So today I'm going to talk about 4 categories of negative self-talk, okay? I did a little research today, and I went to healthline.com. Healthline.com. They gave me some good information, which I know I got to share with you. So check this out. Now, you all know we're towards the end of the year, and I've talked a lot about changing your negative self-talk into positive self-talk. I've done a lot of talk about that. And so even scientific research shows it has been proven that people that are optimistic, people that are able to change their negative self-talk into positive self-talk, they are the ones that have a better chance at solving problems. They think differently. They also have their optimistic mindsets allows them to have better mental skills so they can approach problems differently, problems of life differently. They're coping with hardships and their coping skills with hardships and challenges. They have an easier time doing that with a positive mindset than a negative mindset. So with that being said, I want to say that there are a lot of people out there, according to this research, a lot of people out there that try to turn their negative self-talk into positive self-talk, but they don't know how to approach that. Why? Because they don't know how to see their negative self-talk. So let me show you how to do that. As a high performance mindset coach, and I'm trying to get you to get there with that high performance mindset, I got to teach you what this thing is. So there are 4 of them, starting out with number 1. The first one, the first of the 4 categories of your negative self-talk is personalizing. Now, this is when you blame yourself for everything. So how many of you know somebody out there that blames themselves for everything, okay? They think everything is an attack on them. Everything is their fault. Everything comes down on them. Everything points to them. Yes, that's personalizing. So if this is you, check this out. Don't assume every comment that's made is a personal attack on you. When you do that, that takes your mind off your progressive mindset. It takes your mind off self-progression and puts it into self-rejection. You are rejecting yourself. Therefore, you are actually redirecting, or you are stopping altogether your forward progress. And when you do that, you stop in the forward progress in your mind. Your body follows your mind. So when you stop it here, you're going to stop physically, and you're not going to progress forward towards reaching your goals. So in that case, you have to recognize, yeah, you are different. But here's the thing. Understand that you being different qualifies you to make a difference and be the difference, okay? Accept your differences. Anybody talking bad, then man, I be talking about you. Use your difference as a strength, okay? Stop personalizing everything. So that's number 1, personalizing. Number 2, magnifying. Magnifying is constantly focusing on the negative when and never focusing on the positive. That's what magnifying is. And when you do that, you magnify your negative circumstances. Why? Because where your focus goes, your energy flows. And if you are flowing all of your mental manifestation energies toward the negative, then that's what you're going to manifest. More negative circumstances to come back to you and surround you, giving you no options but to choose something negative. You got to look at both sides of life. You got to look at the positive and the negative. And when you do that, you train your mind to look at the positive and the negative. You are telling yourself, hey, there are more options, okay? There's something else for me to look at other than the negative. Here's a positive side. Let me go into that. So that's number 2, magnifying. So of the 4 categories, category number 3 is catastrophizing. What is catastrophizing? Always expecting the worst of everything. And at the same time, you are rejecting the logic and reason that it can be positive. How many of you know somebody like that? How many of you know somebody that's always expecting the worst of everything? Don't put the name in the comments. Don't put them on blast. You can just put a heart or a like or whatever you want to do. But don't put them on blast like that, okay? When they do that, people that catastrophize, they are a straight pessimist. They have a pessimistic mindset. So we have to remember to remind them, or if this is you, focus on both sides of the window. Both sides of everything, okay? There is a positive side along with the negative side. But when you focus on the positive side, like I said with magnifying, you give yourself another option. You plant a seed in your mind to say, hey, everything's not always negative. I can go another direction. So that's catastrophizing. Number 4, polarizing. Polarizing is when you only see 2 opposites. You see good and bad, negative and positive, ugly and pretty. So when you do that, you leave no room for middle ground. You leave no room for processing, no room for change, no room for growth and adaptation. When all you see is positive and negative, you don't see the middle process. You don't see the small goals that you need to celebrate en route to your goal. You don't see any of that. So you don't see a chance to gain confidence. You don't see a chance to increase your focus. You don't see a chance to grow. So stop catastrophizing and see everything stop polarizing and see the middle ground as well. Like my man Eric Thomas always says, it takes 21 years to be 21 years old. You can't jump from a novice to an expert in one day. That's all that I have for today. Those 4 categories again, the 4 categories of your negative self-talk are personalizing, magnifying, catastrophizing, and polarizing. So if that fits you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, think about the positive side. Think about the other options, okay? Give yourself a chance to grow. Give yourself a chance to shut down the negative and increase the positive. That's all I have for today in episode 335 of 365. If you found this video pleasing and helpful to you, go to my website or go to speaktojay.com and find out how you can learn more about what I can do for you as your personal high-performance mindset coach. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.